Hi guys, I wanted to review the Kashi 7 grain waffles. Previously, we went over another brand of waffles that were also non-GMO and claimed to be healthy. But I saw this, and Kashi has always, for a long time, advertised themselves as a healthy brand and working with their own growers of seeds and grain and picking always the best sources for their ingredients. And so this product stood out to me because Kashi is a well-known brand that tries to identify itself with the green market and with eating healthy and with healthy market and a good food in that market, right? So that's what we all want. That's what we want to see. So right here, non-GMO project verified, so independent verification, that's good. And then you see the 24 whole grains and 7 grams of fiber and 7 grain. So that sticks out. A lot of companies make bold claims on the healthyfoodandlife.com. There's an example of a company that makes bold claims but does not deliver because it's just half-assed health remarks. So this one says 7 grains, 24 grain whole grains, 7 grams of fiber, and so we'll take a look at what that means and what they're talking about here. So. What they're talking about. So let's take a look at the back. Oh, by the way, this is how it looks. Before we take a look at the back, they look really good, like any other brand, like Eggos. They look like Eggos and those popular brands out there. So there's nothing different. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes just like any other waffle that I've ever tasted, and they're a good part of your breakfast, and I bought these and I plan to probably buy more unless I find another good brand that advertises healthy foods. But this looks delicious. It is delicious, and it is also healthy. So let's take a dive. So the first thing we see is the instructions, which obviously I put it in the fridge. Didn't even need the toaster or the oven or the microwave. It wasn't the Kroger where I bought it from didn't keep it too cold. They kept it at a good temperature as well, so I didn't have to throw in anything. So it claims no artificial sweeteners, flavors, colors, or preservatives. Let's take a look at the ingredients. Okay, so we're looking for what? We're looking for sweeteners, flavors, colors, or preservatives. So sweeteners, do we see any? Water, whole grain, okay. Expeller pressed canola oil, that's not sugar. Dried cane syrup. So that's not artificial. Okay, that's not artificial, but that's sugar. Ground flaxseed, which is a new thing I'm seeing. That's not something I usually see. Leavening, baking soda, monocalcium phosphate. Okay, not monosodium, which would be a problem if it was. That means we'd be addicted to the stuff here. Soy lecithin, which has been included in a lot of products, and it's to help increase memory retention. And that's been added as part of the guidelines from the 1940s or 50s, from really back in the days, dietary guidelines that the government thought would help increase the overall health of the population and of the population, and also because what do you call it? Because it wasn't part of our everyday diet, so adding lecithin would help improve memory. But as with anything, too much of anything is bad. So it's I'm sure there's going to be a study soon, hopefully, but it's too much of it is not good, like anything. I remember in my biology class learning about the harmful side effects of too much lecithin, but for now, for all generic purposes, I haven't seen any studies or health alerts about lecithin abundance. I'm sure it is in abundance. A lot of products have them, but for now, it should be fine. So let's keep going down the list. Molasses. Okay, that's not artificial, but that's sugar again. So we talked about earlier about having too much sugar in a product is bad. They'll be worded differently under different names: dried cane syrup, molasses, sugar, aka both of them are sugars, natural flavors, sea salt, xanthan gum. Okay, so there you go. Xanthan gum, I have to take a little bit of research into. I think it's a preservative. I'm not sure if it's artificial, but they claim it's no artificial. So you'd have to check online, but I believe that's safe. That's found in a lot of products, I believe it's part of the preservative there, but it's not artificial. So whole grains, 24 grams, almost half of 48 grams daily. So what does that mean? Okay, so their version of whole grains is whole wheat flour, which is a whole grain flour that is a combination of wheats, which is interesting. I've never seen a company advertise it like this. This is their sourcing. This is what makes Kashi's brand Kashi. So that's good. That's good. 24 grams. I guess in the scary part in terms of food intake and food diet, it's almost half of the 48 grams recommended daily. So you're just starting the day off with 24 grams, and you have 24 grams left to take in the rest of the day. Isn't that scary? Recommended daily? So they recommend 48 grams, the guidelines, but this product alone, let's see the serving size here. The serving size is 2. So 2 waffles deliver half your day's worth of whole grains. Okay, well that says something about our market. That says something about our market. Okay, so it says 48 grams or more whole grains daily. Okay, okay, so it's not the limit there. Okay, so okay, okay, so that's they say or more. Okay, I do have to take a look at that to see what the maximum intake is. Yeah, it shouldn't be 48 grams. That's just the wording. Almost half of the 48 grams recommended daily. So I do have to take a look at the limit on the whole grains. I'll add it in the description section below, and get that going. So take a look here. So the most important thing about this product that stood out to me as compared to the competitors is the fiber. Okay? Fiber, 7 grams per for one excellent source, contains 5 grams per total fat per serving. Okay, so the fiber, and that's 7 grams of fiber per 2 waffles. Why is that good? Because fiber slows the intake of sugars. Because if sugar is absorbed too rapidly, you get fat, and that becomes broken down by insulin and stored as fat. So this is why fiber is important. Fiber helps to, in the morning you're usually drinking orange juice loaded with sugar. Orange juice loaded with sugar. Milk nowadays is modified so that it has natural sugars. So you're taking in like 20, 30, 40 grams of sugar. And having fiber helps to slow down the intake of that and slows and prevents your chances of getting fatter quickly. So that is probably the biggest thing that's attractive about this product. 7 grams of dietary fiber, which is 27% of your daily value. You got 5 grams of fat, which is appreciable. 3 grams of sugar, which is acceptable. And so this is good. This is really good stuff here. The only thing worrying is probably the sodium, which is 13%, but you'll have to modify your daily diet so that it is acceptable. So there you go. I just reviewed it. I ate it. Tastes delicious. This is something I would recommend because of the ingredients and because of the fiber. So 2 things to recap. Check the whole grains. I'll add it in the comments. The whole grains daily recommended maximum, or actually, let me see. Uh, we'll look at carbohydrates, 25 grams, right? 24 grams is 8%. Okay, so there you go. So 24 or 25, 8% is 100 divided by. Okay, so you can have a substantial amount. This is my mistake. Carbohydrate limit would be in the thousands. Carbohydrate intake limit would be in the thousands. If 25 grams is 8%, and 100% divided by 8%, that is the total amount of recommended daily carbohydrates, and it varies according to your body mass index, to your and to your weight, and to your height and to your age. So those are your factors there. So all these factors vary to your circumstance and to who you are. If you're unhealthy, this is if you're obese, if you're overweight, this is a step in the right direction. But ideally, you can do better if you want to lose weight faster. As far as sugar, notice how it says no percent, because the sugar lobby, the food industry, forced the government or lobbied the government, and as a result, they were able to remove it, because so many products nowadays have sugar, and as a result, and they leave it to the consumer to decide for themselves how big you want to be, how unhealthy you want to be, which is a lot of responsibility, and that's why I believe doing this kind of vlog will help educate those who are on the same journey as me to discover healthier products and not gimmicks and not things that waste time, waste being misled, and remove our trust in the health industry. That's what eventually happens as a result of misled advertisements. And the other thing I wanted to check was the xanthan gum. If it was a preservative, I'll add it in the description, and if it's artificial or not. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and to more reviews and to the healthy food and to a healthy life. Take care.